are live. Hello, Chelle Coin community. It's Konrad and Fitzpatrick, your digital asset strategist.
And James Barat, the head of design.
We are here today to talk to you about a few topics. A lot of people have been asking about how CHL will be used within our platform, how allocating to properties will work, and some questions about our app. We're going to have some updates for you about this today. So to start off, we're going to talk about how CHL is going to be used. So first off, we're tremendously excited with how much our Telegram community has grown. We have a large number of you that are very interested in the project, are interested in our custom allocation features, as well as the fact that we're backed by income-producing assets. This definitely makes us a unique crypto asset, and I think that's why a lot of you are all excited. As a result, a lot of you have joined, and to reward your enthusiasm, we have awarded out tokens for your enthusiasm. Now, we want to make sure that all of you are able to use these tokens on our platform. So here's how it's going to work. So you will have your CHL. You will submit the CHL to our platform once our platform is ready and live, and you will submit your address, and this will undergo a submission process. Now, when the submission process is complete, Chelle Corp will award you with allocation tokens. These are used internally, only in the app. They cannot be withdrawn or sold. They're only used for allocating to properties. So when you get these tokens, you allocate them to properties, and that is when you determine your property portfolio, you start collecting residual income, and you can see your holdings of North American real estate. Now, this will be done at an exchange rate, and we can have perhaps Jim talk about this a little bit.
Yeah, so once we are listed on an exchange, we'll be utilizing an oracleizing service. And what this oracleizing service will do is it will get the live market data and market value of Chelle Coin to ensure that all our users will get the most out of their Chelle Coin and receive the allotted value of allocation tokens per their investment. This is a great use case and a great addition to our project here.
So now, because we have so many participants, we're not going to be able to give each participant an equal type of user experience. This is because we had many investors that participated with our ICO, giving us a very large sum to build out our real estate portfolio. Now, a portion of this is built out and dedicated towards our community and developing and strengthening our community. So as a result, Bounty and airdrop participants are still going to be able to participate within the real estate investing app and harness returns. However, they might not be the fullest that they would be if you were an ICO investor. However, with this sample experience, as we can call it, you'll be able to see what the full side has to offer and continue to earn residual incomes that may be smaller than you would earn otherwise, but you can still have that opportunity to earn once you join the full side of the app. Both the internal tokens will be ERC20 tokens. We previously had this being done as ERC721 tokens. However, it would be more efficient to use ERC20 tokens internally as the allocation tokens. This has to do with transaction bundling and saving on network fees. We're working on just creating a better user experience for you guys, making sure that you're able to harness the most efficiency out of your real estate investment. Let's see. So we got some questions about when we're going live on an exchange. We're definitely not rushing to get on an exchange. We want to ensure that our technical product is either complete or very close to completion, so that by the time we hit on the exchange, people will be able to see what they can invest in, what they can be a part of, and the users will have a better idea of what they paid for before they have the opportunity to sell it or buy more. This may have been an issue that's been happening in 2017, is that a lot of people would be hitting on the exchange with lots of promises but no product. We plan on hitting the exchange with a product. So speaking of the AQRE App, maybe Jim, do you want to touch on the timeline?
Yeah, so with the added functionality, originally our app was going to be built for our ICO participants, but since the community has grown so big and you guys have been so great, we wanted to give the app experience to all of our community members. So adding this functionality has been a big endeavor, but it's going to be a big reward for all of our members and all of our potential users. So we are hoping to have the app finalized by end of June and latest by mid-July.
We got a few more questions here. So we see when is CHL coming to CoinMarketCap? So we'll be on CoinMarketCap once we get listed on an exchange. We've been very selective about our exchange process for the reason that I mentioned earlier about only being willing to list on exchange once our product is complete. However, we also want to make sure that we list on the right exchange. Now, a lot of people, as many of you are aware, are very excited with Bitcoin seemingly coming back from the dead for the millionth time. And a lot of people are now trying to say that because of this, we should rush to list on the exchange. This is definitely positive. The market right now is definitely good. We definitely think that this is going to be positive for people that are looking to purchase and use CHL. However, our commitments to launching with a finished product is a commitment that we have to stand by. We think it's vital to be ready for everyone to see our finished project instead of trying to do something that was done in 2017 when maybe some projects weren't as honest as they ought to be. Alrighty, CHL listing to Binance. Binance is definitely somewhere that we are looking at listing. There are two types of or two main factors that we're considering. Availability of fiat on-ramps is important. For, let's say, new users want to be able to purchase CHL. We want to make this an easy process for new people. Binance does have a lot of trading volume, but it may be difficult for our users to cash out using Binance. So other exchanges might be available as well. Another factor that's really important is like the legitimacy of an exchange. A lot of exchanges have popped up over the last couple of years with a lot of fake volume and fake users. We will not be listing on these types of exchanges. Okay, so someone is asking if I invest $5,000 in the app, how much is my profit? So when you submit your CHL tokens, let's say these are worth $5,000 at a time, you would get 5,000 allocation tokens. Each allocation token has an in-app value of $1. This is for investment stability when you're within the app, for sounder token economics, and to not have fluctuations in the coin price affect the investment once the investment has been made. Now, how much will be made if you invest $5,000? So that we cannot promise a specific amount. However, what we are doing as a company is we are focusing on obtaining properties that present a higher opportunity. These are properties that typically have an annual yield of about 10%. This is where the parent company, Chelle Service Capital, has made the majority of its holdings and profits in. And this is the type of holdings that we wish to replicate for Chelle Corp. So in the event that $5,000 were invested into a platform that yields 10%, then you would be looking at earning about 10% on that $5,000. 10% of $5,000, of course, is $500. So that could be a ballpark of what you're looking for. Now, any type of investments or any type of returns would be subject to some type of fees. Chelle Corp does take a fees off of profit. This is a necessary management expense, but this shouldn't have a large effect on your particular profits. These are a smaller percentage of everybody's profits.
And yeah, just to add on that, investing that $5,000 would grant you premium access instead of the bounty token investors.
Can we talk a little bit more about that premium access?
Yeah, so the premium access, those properties are actually kind of our best properties that we have to offer, and it's not like our secondary properties aren't good. They just potentially might have lower cap rates, and the monthly residual income might be a little bit lower than the premiums. But we are trying to keep this a tiered amount, but we do want to give our bounty community a real good taste of what the app can do.
Alrighty. So let's give a quick summary on that. Everyone can use our tokens. Everyone who participated in our bounty, in our airdrop, can still use our tokens, can harness returns on our app in Ether. However, if you purchase a digital Chelle Coin, you'll be able to access the premium side of our app, where you'll have access to better performing properties and premium properties. We do want to have everyone ideal on this side, because then we can all excel together.
I just want to answer that last question there.
Sure.
We already did, but
Sure. So Lord of Game is asking how we can invest with CHL token to the AQRE app. So a user will have their CHL tokens in their Ether address. They will send these tokens to Chelle Corp through the AQRE app. Details on that specific aspect of the submission process will later be provided. Once that happens, there will be a review of their submission, and then allocation tokens will be awarded to the user's profile in-app. These tokens that are awarded, the allocation tokens, can only be used and obtained in-app. They cannot be sold or given to anybody else or put into anybody else's possession. And once you exchange for allocation tokens, you keep these allocation tokens until the remainder of your investment. Now, throughout the day today, we had a lot of people asking questions about what happens if a property is sold and you've invested into that property. So what would happen in that event is that a property is sold. The initial the funds raised from that will cover the fees to sell the property, and then liquid proceeds from that specific property will be distributed to all users on a pro rata basis based on how they allocated their allocation tokens at that time. This is how you can harness profit from property appreciation, because property appreciation cannot be realized until the property is sold. Before the property is sold, you'll be collecting monthly residual income, but property appreciation cannot be realized until the property has been sold. Alrighty, and when listed global top exchange. I hope you mean crypto, because I don't know if we'll be able to get on the NYSE or the NASDAQ anytime soon. However, listing on a top exchange is a priority for us. Yeah. Alrighty, have you got any more questions for us today? Alrighty, it looks like that's it.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for joining us. If you have any more questions, please reach out to us in our Telegram chat. If we don't get back to you immediately, we will get back to you as soon as possible. And keep those questions going. We love all the engagement, all the thoughtful comments and questions that you guys have. They go a long way. They help us construct our project so that it can be useful to you guys, because in the end, this is a customer-facing project. Alrighty, so from Chelle Corp, take care. Have a good one, guys.